Yo, what's up guys, Mr. Mythic here, and today we're going to be doing a Xur Dec from December 8th to the 11th. But real quickly, before you get in, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notifications button to never miss another video, and let's get right in. So Xur's going to be in the Winding Cove on this cliff, which you can access through the soul, or if you want to do parkour from the mountain, but let's see what he has. So now in terms of exotics, he has the Jade Rabbit. Jade Rabbit used to be rocking back in Season of the Plunder, but now not no longer rocking. And if you want to just chill with people and momentum control, you could use this. Now moving on to the exotic armor, we have the Ophia Safe. Not a great exotic. Not it is a pretty good exotic, but stats are not, but nothing spiky with the stats. But I like the total of 65. So, but let's move on to the next exotic, which is the N plus N is, I'm not gonna try to say that, but total 64, just one less than the hunter exotic. But it focuses. Wait, this is actually pretty good because since this is a melee based helmet, the the one of the as you can see, the strength is pretty high, and the rezo is also pretty high since Titan's main stat is rezo. So this is a pretty good pickup if you're a Titan. We're moving on to the Warlock exotic 64. Way too much mobility there. Nothing the greatest here. But let's move. But before we move on to the weapons, let's move on to the Huck move back here with quick draw. I mean, quick draws amazing with shotguns and snipers, but don't know why it need to be on a hand cannon. But let's just move on to our legendary weapons. Now for the first weapon we have the false promises of underdog and rampage. The rampage is pretty good. Plus you could do this for like to not almost 90 range plus the stability. But 360 frames, and also this weapon, not really the greatest. But if you like 360 frames, then this could work for PvP, but not so sure about the underdog, cause why would you really want to reload when you're low? But let's just move on to the next weapon, which is the Cold Denial with Threat Detective Swashbuckler. Nothing great here. And we have Legal Action 2. Same thing as the False Promises, except that it's 340 rounds per minute, and can only get to 78 range. But it also has a range back to it, so it could get to 88 range. And also has Rampage, pretty good perk, but it does have underdog. So this is kind of identical to the false promises, except that's a pulse rifle, not to the Cartesian quarter. Ooh, I mean this is kind of good, I guess. I mean, I mean, improved stability and accuracy. The accuracy could help a lot when you have low ammo in PvP, and also the backup plan. Once immediate reduce charge time and increased handling speed for a short time immediately after swapping to this weapon. This is actually like pretty good for PvP. Probably like the best thing here. I'm actually gonna pick that up, not gonna lie. But let's see the Ikelos SG, the shotgun, and it seems to have incandescent. Not so sure about the incandescent, and neither about the offense strike. So no, thank you. But we do have the interface 6, I think, and with clown cartridge threat detector. No, thank you. And we do have the memory and detective auto loading coaster disruption break. Now, for the best legendary weapon, I would pick is the Cartesian Coordinate. But if you wanna a kinetic weapon, you could, or primary, you can use the legal action or the false promises. Now, moving on to the final list for this week, we have the legendary armor. So first off, we have the Sobering set. But let's see what their stats are. First off, we have the goggles for the hunter. Whoa, a lot of strength there. That could work for like a melee based build if the exotic is not in the melee slot. So this could actually be pretty good. But let's move on to the chest, which has a lot of disciplines. Same thing with this. except with maybe a grenade based build. I mean, these are pretty good, not gonna lie. And now we have the helmet with I mean, this could work for PvE because in PvE you want Rezo, and this could and also with that discipline for like grenades. I mean, yeah, it could work. And now we have the legs. Nothing too spiky here, not the greatest. So in terms of armor, everything for the hunter except the legs is good, and of course except the helmet because doesn't have any stats. But let's move on to the warlock. Warlock. So let's see what he has now in terms of the gauntlets. We have whoa. This is kind of horrible. I mean, very horrible, especially for warlocks, because warlocks and titans do not like mobility. And this this gauntlets, this focuses on mobility. So horrible pick right here for warlocks. But if this was a hunter exotic, I would go crazy for it. But now we have a chat. Now we have chest armor, which total 64 rezo. A lot of Rezo, I mean, and strength. I mean, this could work for like Sunbracer since it focuses on strength, and also Rezo because Rezo can help you from dying. So I mean, this is pretty good. Now let's move on to the helmet, which a little wait too much mobility. But the total 68 is pretty nice with too much mobility. And then we have the legs with strength, disciplines, and mobility being focused on, but a little too much mobility, so no, thank you. So basically for the warlocks, best piece is the chest. But let's move on to the titan. The titan, and let's see what they have. So in terms of the gauntlets, they have a total 65. I mean, no, this is actually pretty good since it doesn't have any mobility, but because Titans don't focus on mobility, this could work, but there's really nothing spiky. But I mean, it could still work. Now we have the chest chest armor, and I mean, a lot of Weasel and strength. This goes for like a strength baseball, but just a little too much mobility. Now we have Now we have a Titan Ham. Whoa, same problem with the arms for the Warlock. I believe it was way too much mobility, but a lot of strength too. So same problem with the Warlock legs. I no the Warlock gauntlets. But now you have the final armor piece, which is the leg armor. Um, I mean, nothing really that spiky and way too much and a little too much mobility, so nothing really great. So for Titans, the only great stuff is the gauntlets, the chest, and that's really it. So, now for an overall, the best exotic is going to be the Titan helmet. The best legendary weapon is gonna be the Cartesian accordion for like fusion for like special ammo or the um energy slot. And but if you want a kinetic weapon, you could either go to legal action or the force pumpuses for PvP. So really, the only good legendary weapons are best for PvP. So really, that's really it for today. So be sure to like and subscribe, and my tit if you don't subscribe, my Titan will roll his boat to your house and kidnap you. So be sure to subscribe. And an announcement: we have recently hit 100 subscribers. I'll make a short, which the top, whatever the top comment says, I will do. So, but thank you for watching, and goodbye.